What is up, guys, and welcome back to some COD gameplay. This time we're on Ambush. The result overall, it went alright for us. I mean, we got a few kills, but we did get more kills than deaths, which does normally happen on these videos. Recently we have had some good results actually. We've played, the last two episodes have been two really good games for us, and we've done quite well. Just this game, it seemed to go the opposite. I wouldn't say we did really bad. We just didn't do well. I mean, like I said, we did get a few kills, but we did get a few more deaths and kills. So, you know, not the best of gameplays altogether. We're on Ambush, a map that I don't really mind. I used to kind of like it when I first started playing Remastered, but I've kind of gone off it since. I think I prefer other maps than this one. Just probably on the basis that I do a lot better on other maps, because I think in my recent performances on Ambush I haven't done very well, and you know, that kind of obviously makes you not really like the map. So yeah, like I said, not the best performances, but obviously I've made a video out of it, and obviously if you do watch my COD videos, I say this every time, we don't talk about the COD gameplay, we talk about footy, my main sport, that kind of the thing I'm most interested in. And obviously I know this is a Saturday, on the Saturday, what day is it, the 7th or the 6th? 6th or 7th, I think it's the 6th, innit? Obviously Hull City is playing Sunderland today, and it's a big game. I'm off to the game. I'm recording this on Thursday, so I'm a bit ahead of schedule, but like I'm saying, I am off to that game, and it's a must-win game for Hull City. It really is. If we win this game, it might just keep us up, because the thing is, Swansea, even though they haven't got the highest of games like us, they have got Everton, so, you know, hopefully they do lose against Everton. Everton, I think that they're at home. I think Everton are at home against Swansea, so hopefully they can get a win. They got, well, I mean, I was going to say Swansea got a lucky win against Stoke, but there again, as a Hull City fan, we did beat Watford with 10 men at home, 2-0, so, you know, sometimes it goes in your favour. If we actually beat Sunderland, then, actually, if we even draw against Sunderland, I think Middlesbrough do go down. So, I mean, Middlesbrough, I've got a few good results lately in the last two games, but I do see them going down. They're on 28 points. You cannot stay up in the Premier League with 28 points. I mean, you can't stay up with 34, but we're on at the moment. And, you know, against Sunderland, who are already relegated, it is a must-win game, and if we lose, I think we will go down. So, you know, hopefully, as a Hull City fan, hopefully we do stay up, but if we need to win this game, I think, basically decides if we stay up or go down. But I wasn't really planning on talking about that game today. I was planning on talking about the Champions League, 'cause obviously the first legs was played on Tuesday and Wednesday, and the first leg was both Madrid teams, Real and Atletico, at the Bernabeu, and Real smashed them 3-0 with Ronaldo hat-trick. And then the second game, which is on Wednesday, against Monaco and Juventus, Juventus won that 2-0, and it's a good result for Juventus, don't get me wrong. I thought they'd get into the finals anyway after beating Barcelona, but to get a 2-0 win against Monaco, who's been very good at home this season, and they've actually been really good in Champions League actually. They've been one of the most exciting teams to watch. They've scored basically so many goals, and, you know, obviously Juventus are just, I think, a better side. Monaco have got a few good players. Falcao started playing a lot better now, back to his normal self. We've also got Mbappe, I think that's how you say his name. You know, the new 18-year-old French winger who's meant to be going to, like, the big teams in the world for like 18-19 million, which is just mad. But you know, I think Juventus are just too strong for them. And if you don't let Messi or Suarez or Neymar score a goal against you in 2 games, then I think you deserve to probably go to the final, even, you know, win it. Because Juventus in both legs didn't concede 1 goal against Barca, which is just absolutely mad. I don't think any team's done that to them ever in about, I don't know how many years, but actually Man U did it once when Man U won it against Chelsea in the Champions League. But like I said, that was about nearly 10 years ago now, so it's not been done for a while. And you know, the thing is, it's looking like Real Madrid are going to go through as well as Juventus, and at the moment, I do think Juventus might pull out the bag. I mean, Buffon hasn't won the Champions League yet. He is looking like he's going to retire soon as well, maybe in a season or two. Obviously, he hasn't really come out and said that he's retiring, I don't think, but I do think he will retire soon, and you know, what a better way to go off than winning the Champions League, because like I said, he hasn't won it yet, and with obviously with the brilliant goalkeeper and his ability that he is, I think for him to kind of be up there with the greatest goalkeepers, he needs to say that he's won the Champions League. And I think that will probably divide him from the good from the best. So, you know, hopefully Juventus do win it. I do want Juventus to win it because of Buffon. But, you know, it's going to be a hard game. Obviously, Juventus have got the better defence. Even though Juventus' attack is very, very good. You know, Real Madrid's a lot better. And, you know, you've just got Ronaldo. And if you have Ronaldo on your side, you're going to win. So, you know, obviously he got an hat-trick against Atletico Madrid. The first goal, the thing is, I need to look up on the rules because, you know, I am really, you know, being a rule guy. But, you know, apparently the goal for Ronaldo was offside. But, like, looking back, the first ball that goes in, yes, he's offside. But then it comes back out. And then when the second ball goes in, he's not. So, and people are saying, "Oh, he's offside, he's offside." But I don't. For me, is that offside because the first ball went in, it didn't really go to make a play or anything, and and you know, obviously he didn't get it. But then when the second ball came in, he was offside. So, yeah, I don't know on that one. It is a hard, you know, kind of decision to make, and obviously people will know better than me. A lot more people will know better than me, but you know, I think it is a hard decision to make. But anyway, he got a goal for himself, made it 1-0 in, I think it was 7 minutes gone, and then it took him about, I think in the 70th minute around there to get his second, which was a brilliant strike. You know, it just sat up so brilliant for him, and you know, with his talent and his ability, he's just not going to miss that, is he? And he obviously didn't. So he put them 2-0 up, and then he got obviously another tap in for a goal to make it 3 and get his hat-trick. So, you know, I know Real Madrid are playing very good at the moment. When I say easily beat off Bayern, I mean in the second leg, it's become a bit of work. But in the first leg, you know, they easily beat them. It was surprising to see what Atletico Madrid do at home. I don't see Atletico Madrid going through, but hopefully they'll give them a good game. I don't really think they give them a good game actually in this first leg. They had a few chances, but you know, every team does have a few chances in the game. Griezmann was kind of nowhere to see. None of the players really stepped up, and you know, it is a bit damaging because you get that far in the competition and you play one crap game and you've already been classified as going out of the competition, and you know, you're in the semi-final. You've got to play good in a semi-final because you've gone all that way. I just think it's a bit crap, really. But you could obviously give the praise to Real Madrid for just playing really, really good. But yeah, anyway, I think Real Madrid and Juventus will obviously go through to the final, and that's obviously my opinion on the Champions League. But anyway, guys, like I said, not the best games for me. 8 for 16. We did actually lose in the end. We was winning for quite a while actually, but the other team did come back. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.